Welcome back. We got Joe C in the booth with us today.
Thanks for having me.
Tally, I think, for the week was what, 94 about?
Yep.
Around 94, 96. Felt like a heavier turnout. A lot of good energy there. I think the shitty cooler prize was pulling in some extra attention and some animosity. I don't know. Everyone was excited about it.
I
So
wanted that one bad.
The
We all
Midnight
did.
Rider.
Yeah, that one was pretty
yeah.
sweet.
Our PAX Elite Mystery Prize, Adam Nelson won that. I got a hold of Andrew Chamberlain, and we put in a $50 gift card for 80K disc. Very excited
Nice.
about that.
80K disc.
Yep. Always proud to support another local business as well. Also, they do online orders, so check them out. They're worth digging in their inventory.
I just saw a post from Bobby Hallam who stated that 80K Discs is sponsoring Monday Night Dubs at SPAC as well. So Andrew's making it
the Spring
around
League?
with his 80K Discs.
Well, I didn't even know that. I
Yeah.
love that.
We
It's
started a
fantastic.
wildfire for him.
Yeah.
I love
That's
that.
great, though. Good people.
Absolutely. He deserves it.
There's a quick update on that, too. We didn't have any aces last week, right?
We did not.
What's our ace pool and bogey free up to right now? Do you know, or off the top of your head, or is
I
that
do
something?
not. Only because the sheet ahead of me only tells me that bogey free is at 236 after week 4.
That's a good pot right there, though.
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
The ace has got to be over
That should bring
100
some
right
people
now.
out too.
Looking at putting league this week, we had Jack Fruchter came out in MPO with 22 shooting. That's scorching hot on that layout.
That was a great round.
Tyler Calzada with a 20, second place, and Dave Swain with a 19, taking third place. Let's see, Carly, Kate Clay, and Rachel Radiker all tied for first, shooting 9, solid. And in juniors, Granger Jackson tied for 14, tying for first place. And Grant Hudson, third place, shooting a 6.
22 might be the hot round for the year, too.
It's a big number.
It's definitely got to be a contender.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely a big number.
I don't know if you can compare layouts, but I felt like last week had some difficulty to it. So
I enjoyed last week's layout. I actually said that. I said it's difficult, but I enjoyed throwing it.
yeah,
I did not. Honestly, I really didn't. I don't know what the deal was. Eric was there when we were setting up, and I just couldn't make a putt to save my life. Even on just like what was it, hole 7? I sat there. I must have thrown like 15 putts, and
that
just
was
like
you,
couldn't
me, and
make one.
Jace going
Nothing.
through so
And
many bits.
it was like we've had this putt before.
Up on the
Yeah,
catwalk.
we've had that putt before at least 5 or 6 times, and it's never been an issue. And yeah, I wasn't able to hit it, and so setup was tough when you go to set up all these holes and you can't putt to your abilities.
I mean, that
It's-
top rail was defensive player of the year right there.
Yeah, Joe in the brewery probably watches. Between you, I think you, me, and Jace missed like 30 putts just trying to get like a vibe for how difficult the
Yeah.
hole was, and he's probably looking at like, "Can these guys run the putting league?"
Yeah, and it felt that way. I was embarrassed by the way I was putting out there. I was glad I didn't play a competitive round that night.
Yeah.
Tyler Calzada is holding down first place, a total of 93 putts. Dave Swain, second place, 77 putts. Look at, I'm sitting next to a celebrity. Joe C,
Jeez.
77 putts. So you're actually tied for second.
Yeah, there we go.
There we
I
go.
don't feel like I should be.
That's a lot of putts.
Some rough weeks out there.
Cody Miller, fourth place, along with Jamin Hume, both 71 putts for the season so far. We got Joe Riley also in the top 10, 66 putts. Bill Conine,
He's got to be doing good. He's been doing pretty
59 putts. Also in seventh place, along with Bill. Jace Carter, 59 putts made. Going over the ladies, Kate Clay in first with 41. Carly Calzada in second with 37. Rachel Radiker in third with 32. Ashley Polsani in fourth with 29. Alexis White in fifth with 23. Kat Bemis with sixth place and 20 putts made. Seventh, Aaron Hernandez with 19 made. Eighth, Meredith with 17 made. Ninth is Michelle with 15 putts made. And 10th is Trinaldo.
Nice.
Yeah, and don't forget, there's going to be a lot of movement on the field when players drop their 2 worst weeks.
Yes.
Right, and there's still
Or more
7
so,
more weeks
more
left.
so count their 10 best weeks.
Yeah, it pays to play. It pays to be here every week. So
Yep. So we should see more movement soon. Yeah, we've worked out some kinks with the app too. Week 1 and week 2, we actually had it set up originally to where you did your front 9. That was round 1. Then
Yep.
your back 9 was round 2. Basically, that was going to cause some issues further down the road when we went to go drop scores.
Oh, that too. And it was also difficult because there's 2 separate rounds. It was hard to look back at round 1 and know what your cumulative was once you were into round 2. It's easier, much easier now that the update
yeah.
happened.
Yeah, now
like
we
that,
have a real-time leaderboard. Plus, we had a few players that were actually in there twice. That happens if you didn't download the app and we write your name in, and it could be anything small. Even I could put your name in with a lowercase, and Gail could not, and then it will show 2 different players. That's what happens when we add a dummy player. And it even happened with Granger, right? Like he typed his own name in and didn't put a capital on it last time, and because of it, it kind of sorted his score. As 2 different players named Granger. So we got all that fixed up. It actually happened for Terry Hudson's son as well. So we were able to. So now the leaderboard should be dialed and accurate.
Nice.
Actually,
Growing pains. It's a new process.
Nice having a live leaderboard.
As far as putting, Disc East coming up this week, Saturday and Sunday, if I'm not mistaken, which I've already screwed up before. But putting reading will be over at Disc East Expo in Marlborough, Massachusetts this weekend. I can't really spoil the plan for it, but it should be some unique obstacles and a lot of fun.
absolutely, you can find us over in the activity area, right across from the MVP booth.
Fantastic. I'm excited. It's going to be a lot of work, but a lot of fun. So
Yeah, we start loading up Thursday, right?
possibly maybe a little Wednesday after putting league, depending on how that works. But yeah, worst case Thursday morning, get down there, get it unloaded early, and might be doing a round beforehand. So we'll see what happens. It's tough not to go to Maple Hill when you're already out there.
Absolutely, and we certainly looking forward to the trip as a whole. I mean, the Expo is one of my personal favorite disc golf events out there. So
Looking forward to it. We got a good crew. Shout out to Ben Kenny for everything he's done too. It's very exciting.
yeah, I'm pretty razzed about it. So we'll get there, we'll get unloaded, do all that, get set up a little bit, and then might have enough time on Friday. I think there's an event going on at Maple Hill.
Yeah. I was hoping to get to play that. Hopefully it's not a glow, just because of the cold. But hey, disc golf is disc golf in the winter, so it's better to play than not to.
Yeah. But if you haven't gotten your tickets for Disc East yet, it is not too late. You can certainly get them the day of, both Saturday and Sunday as well.
We had a tournament this weekend in Pittsford, Vermont. The Lumberjack Disc Golf sponsored a charity tournament over at Sugar Hollow Disc Golf Course in Pittsford. A lot of fun. I think they had about 56 people, something like that, show up for that. And it's 3rd year running for this. Every year they've beaten their goal and improve the amount they receive for donations, and they broke 10K this year. So
Huge.
applause, yeah, for one
Huge.
day, it's impressive.
And we were talking about this a little bit last night, but that that whole crew, the lumberjack squad over there, they really did a great job with the whole event, start to finish, right? Like, they took the players in consideration to the absolute fullest.
Yeah.
And just brush on some of that, right? There was breakfast sandwiches for all the players.
Oh yeah, I needed that.
There was donuts available, hot coffee. They had hot cider, hot apple cider.
I don't know how I missed that. Could have used it.
So good. They had a little beer set up over there. They had a food truck come in at lunch, but they even had, there was 4 different heaters out there total. I'm sure I wasn't the only one out there that appreciated it.
Yeah.
You know, I warmed I warmed my feet by that giant tube that was pushing out hot air constantly.
It looks like the tube from Home Alone 2 that Kevin McAllister climbs up when he gets into his aunt and uncle's house, you know. But no, it did good. I always appreciate taking care of the players too. So.
But yeah, we had Logan, right, taking down second place.
Second place, fellow New Yorker, fellow Glens Falls disc golfer, taking down second place.
Let's go, Logan.
Yeah.
And you shot well.
I did not do bad, yeah. I think 6 down, which took 5th. Tied for 5th with somebody else. I'd have to look at the leaderboard to remember the name, but I think besides me and Logan, we were probably only 2 New Yorkers out there. So we did pretty good. I swept up a CTP, which a little surprising, but even the gifts for the CTPs were fantastic.
Yeah,
too.
they truly
Baird
were.
Farms.
They were next level. You had a whole wooden crate full of stuff for hitting
seized
CTP.
by my daughter the second I got home, of course. So,
yeah. So what hole did you?
Hole 4.
Nice.
I wouldn't call it a lefty friendly, but I was a little shocked to get the CTP on that. So
oh, that's awesome, man.
Good,
good take. Yeah, and aside from them breaking their goal, they still don't have a true total. They just know they broke 10K, right? So
yeah, I know it was the same with Joyous Foundation we did last year.
Yeah.
It was we had an idea of number, but the final tally comes in after. And
yeah, because you get people that pledge, and sometimes those pledges don't come through.
Yep.
Which is always unfortunate, but it does happen.
I'll give them credit too. Even our company did a smaller fundraiser, like really nothing significant compared to what other people did. They even had an award for the highest fundraiser of like individuals, right? So they just the signage they put out for the sponsors, even the smaller ones, was very well done. So appreciate that. I'm looking forward to doing it again next year and maybe sponsoring a little bit more too. So
yeah, hats off to the Lumberjack squad for doing it upright out there.
Chauncey and Ty put on a good event. I agree.
And then Angus taking down first place with minus 11.
11 down, yeah.
Nice.
Which I can see in the warmer weather, that being very reachable if you've either played the course a couple of times and or you're just having a good day. But to do it with the weather we had is super impressive. So there's a lot of really good scores there, actually.
Yeah, I actually had Angus as my doubles partner at Pittsford one year. We slayed it. I was pretty much only good for upshots, you know what I mean? But yeah, Angus is so good, so clean, so humble about it. But yeah, it was great to see some, and there was also mulligans and Nulligans. That's right, which were pretty. It was I was sitting on the tee pad with Chauncey, and a group came through, and this guy pumped a perfect drive. I mean, it was perfect, right down the middle. It couldn't have been better. Inside C1, just gorgeous. And his teammate looked at him and said, "Nulligan," and he ripped his ticket in half, and Buddy had to throw a second drive there and just first available tree. You know, it was tough to see. And then right then and there, the guy who hit the tree with the disc turned around and bought more mulligans off Chauncey and Ty.
He's got the mobile Mulligan booth going around, yeah.
Yeah, they had a mobile set up. You know, they were trying to raise everything they could, and I think even there, right, they did a great job, really making, you know, every extra dollar, right, from having mulligans out on the course, like they were walking around with a little mulligan and nulligan station, and you know, allowing people to purchase more, which was sweet. But yeah, other than that, there was some significant movement on the simulator build, right?
Yep. We have, what is it, turf, the walls are done, the screen's up, Heiser monitor is up.
The blackout curtains up.
Yep.
The shelf for the keyboard and mouse just went up. Yeah, we've been plugging away in there. We put a couch in like what will be the lounge area.
Yeah.
What else? We built a countertop today.
Oh, for the pro shop, yeah.
Yep. We got a countertop set up in the pro shop area now. So, yeah, just chugging away every day on the setup here. All in all, really excited with the progress, the forward momentum on the whole project.
Well, for
We
the
really
time
haven't-
frame especially. It's
Yeah.
luckily we have a lot of people helping us, so.
Yeah, and huge shout out to all those people, right? Joel Davis, Jace, Hans, yourself, just to name a few. I mean, we've had a lot of people come in and out and, you know,
Yeah.
offer some help along the way, and it's been
Yeah.
huge. We certainly wouldn't have got this far without everybody pitching in like that. So
Yeah.
thank you.
The Northway staff as well, Joe and all the girls, so.
For sure.
Not leaving out Justin.
And one of the neat things is, you know, Joe was up here today. He was actually measuring for where that bar is going to go, the balcony bar.
Right, to have something to set your stuff on, keep it out of play in some sense. Don't want anything spilling on the turf or on any of the equipment. So
Yeah. Yep.
it's exciting, man.
And then I don't know if you saw in your walk in here, but we got a big flat screen in the pro shop area.
Yep.
Still got to get it up and situated, hook up the cable and all that. But things are chugging along every day, better and better. So
Yeah, we'll be able to play disc golf year round with a very good simulator. And if you've never seen it, I highly suggest checking out Get Heiser, which is GETHYZR. They've been putting out a few videos recently, kind of showing the quality of it, and the follow flight's so impressive with the quality of the detail and the graphics. It obviously it has a video game look to it, but it's like playing a first-person shooter or something nowadays with the graphics, and it just has a very realistic vibe, and I'm super excited to throw on that. So
yeah, I'm razzed. I mean, already we've been, you know, throwing a ton of tech discs, you know, in it as well, which, you know, we won't stop using tech discs. We'll certainly have those available up here if that's somebody's preferred simulator method, then we'll certainly offer that as well. We actually have another tech disc coming. I saw the packing slip said custom. The first one they sent, it said T-Bird 3, and we knew exactly what it was going to be. This one says custom. I did ask at one point, hey, could we put out like a proxy or an MV?
like a putter feel.
Yeah, it said custom putter, so we shall see. I'm excited. Should come in Wednesday or Thursday, so
Awesome.
we'll know more soon. Huge shout out to Get Heiser for providing us the launch monitor, and shout out to Mike over at Tech Disc for providing us with another Tech Disc. Yeah, looking forward to the transformation of the space. Oh yeah, and the Lost and Found, that's something new, right? Pull up. All right.
Disc Defender?
Yep, Disc Defender. Jace actually took the time to set this up. We have a lot of lost and found from Thousand Acres, and I send out texts, and I hope to meet up with people. Anyway, it could be tough trying to meet people at Target to give their discs back, and so on and so forth. So now you'll be able to pick those discs up at Northway Brewing. We have them cataloged in here. We know exactly what box they're in, where they're located. And, I think he set this first wave of them for 30 days. And I think it's only because they're discs that we've had for anywhere from, 6 months to a year at this point.
Yeah, it's like a day and a half after you put that out with that app. We had someone that actually was in the area from New Jersey that had lost it at a local course and picked it up. So it's pretty neat, though.
Yeah, it was awesome. He came right up in here and he grabbed his disc. He was excited. It was Anthony Barella T-Bird 3. And he came up here and he actually threw a tech disc while he was up here and kind of tested out the whole setup. But he was all amped up, and it was good to get his disc back to him. So
yeah, we might even see him out at Putting League this year. Who knows? He kind of mentioned he was interested in.
It was great to have him up here, stop in, and for those who wonder why there is a timeline on those discs. Now, after this first wave of discs, again, that we've had for 6 months to a year at this point, after this first wave of discs goes out, how it's going to work is those will go in a used bin here. They'll have a special sticker on the bottom, and all sales from retired lost and found, all that money will go right back into the course.
Yep.
So I can think of a few things that Thousand Acres could certainly use right off the gate. I know we've really got to hone in on that bridge going from hole 1 to 2 in the springtime. Any disc retired from the lost and found will have a separate sticker on it, and we'll be able to indicate where it came from and what it is you're supporting.
Yep.
And along with that, with this program also, I have it up on the screen right now. You're able to see everything about the disc, the make, the model, the number we texted, if they've received the message. So pretty neat. I think it should help things tremendously. Any of the local courses are welcome to use Northway Brewing as kind of like a hub for lost and found in general.
Yeah.
So if you get a random text from a random number with a link telling you about a disc you lost, that might be us.
Yeah, it'll give you a prompt with Disc Defender as a name, and I think it gives you the option to accept sort of a request to respond in some sense. So I think it's kind of like those emails you get where it's like reply yes, reply no, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah. We did a couple testers over to Jace's phone just to kind of see what happens when he replies in all of those scenarios, and it was cool to see.
Awesome.
Yeah, something that helps get discs back to people quicker. We're all about that.
It seems like the T-pads are going to be better now too, with the ice being melted away. I know that besides Mike Prince, who seems to be out there every day doing his best with the T-pads, I think Dean and Rachel went out to shovel, and Hans actually went out and put salt in the T-pads at Crandall.
Yeah, it
so
was
they
with
should
Hans
be good.
when he was doing that.
Oh, cool. Very, very awesome. It's one of the most played courses in the area. I think it is the most played course in the area, probably, but
For sure.
it's up there with New York State too with plays. So for the whole state. You got anything else to add?
I'm good. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, appreciate you coming in, Joe. We will see you guys next week. Probably sometime at the beginning of the week. But Bing bong.